Game Time Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Hockey Podcast Network. It's sort of early morning for me. If you're on the West Coast, it is early morning. It's like 9:40 in the morning, so I appreciate everybody tuning in. This game worked best with my schedule, so that's the game we're going to do today. Before we get started, though, if you are new to this channel, subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. You know the drill at this point. Smash the like button. Follow us on social media at HockeyPodNet, it's the Insta and Twitter. If you want to check me out on Twitter, @GrantAkeem is my Twitter handle. Thank you to the sponsors as well, Game Time and DraftKings. Use the same promo code THPN for both. And if I'm a betting man today, we have the Seattle Kraken and the Philadelphia Flyers. It's got to be the Seattle Kraken, in my opinion. They're chasing a wild card spot in the West. I mean, both teams are. I think Philadelphia, I don't think they're going to make it in the East. I think it's too tight in the East. But, ooh, good chance there. Good save by Urson. Let's get the stats up, and we'll do lineups and everything. But I'm definitely going to go with the Seattle Kraken today. I think we'll get a pretty high-scoring game, honestly. I'm not a big fan of either goalie, so I think it will be kind of high-scoring. Let's go. I don't know, and it's a day game as well. Day games are always hard to read. I feel like the defense part of teams' games, goes out the window when it's a day game. So I think I'm going to go for like a 4-3 Kraken win is my prediction. But I'd love to know your thoughts at home on who you think is going to win this game. Good save by Grubauer. Let's do lineups before I forget, and we also have comments coming in as well. Let's do comments first. There we go. Jared says, yo, what you buy my profile picture? I'm a Panthers fan because the Bruins traded away their captain for draft picks. Yeah, it's like an inverted Panthers logo, pink and turquoise. That's almost the color. That's basically the colors of my YouTube channel, pink and turquoise and dark blue. So I like the color combo. In terms of NHL logo, I think the normal Panther colors look better. That's just me. But who knows? They might do a rebrand, Jared. You never know what the Panthers might do. It's Vice City colors. Yeah, it is Vice City colors. Yeah, you're right. Was it the Marlins? There was some baseball team that had weird jerseys like that. It had to have been the Marlins. It was like Vice City themed. Jared says he has the Flyers, 3-2 Flyers, and then Max says Michkov is going to do a hat trick. I'd love to see that. I'm a big fan of Michkov. I think that'd be fun as well. But let's get to lineups here. Something I always forget to do. It's a good crowd in Philadelphia, honestly. It's what, 12:40 p.m. Good crowd. Good start here for the Kraken, I gotta say. They're having a good start. Jared, we will get to the Brock Nelson trade. Yeah, we'll get to that. Lots of trades happen. We can kind of do a full recap of all the big trades that happened, and I'd love to get everyone's thoughts on that as well. But let's start with the lineups. We'll do the visiting Seattle Kraken. So we have Capo Caco, Matty Beniers, Schwartz, Burakovsky, Shane Wright, Jared McCann, Jordan Eberle, who I love. I'm a big Jordan Eberle fan. Ooh, high sticking on Matty Beniers here. So the Flyers to the power play. That's a tough call. He's getting chucked into the corner and his stick just rises up and the guy got hit in the face. That's a tough call. So Flyers to the power play. But you have Eberle, Stevenson, Tolvanen on the third line. Carty, Hayden, Esimont on the fourth line. On defense, you got Larson and Dunn. Montour, Alexiak. Mahura, Evans, and then you got Philip Grubauer in net. For the Philadelphia Flyers, you got Forster, Noah Cates out of Stillwater, Minnesota. Shout out Stillwater. Bobby Brink, who I think played at Minnetonka in Minnesota, Minnetonka High School. Shout out Minnetonka. You got Tippett. Oh, hit the post. Hit the Demba. The Flyers did. It was Cates, the man out of Stillwater. Look at that. Yeah, I got a clear shot in the slot and then rings it off the posts. Defense 101, don't let a guy shoot in the slots that clearly. You don't want to let him shoot it there. That's always trouble. The second line for the Flyers is Tippett, Couturier, Michkov, Lixell, Ryan Paling. Where's he from again? He's from a city in Minnesota. A lot of Minnesotans here. Lakeville, Minnesota. This is crazy. 3 Minnesotans. You got Konechny, Delorier, Abuels, and Pelletier. I think is how you say it. And then you have Urson in net for the Flyers. I don't know. Urson's actually pretty solid. He's kind of under the radar good goalie. Oh, Philly. How do you not score there, Forster? Oh, terrible. Terrible. A good setup by Michkov. Who's the Michkov fan here? Max is the Michkov fan. Also, I just woke up probably like 30 minutes ago, so it's going to take me a little bit to wake up, so you got to bear with me. And I have morning voice, which is great. Oh! Couturier just missed. This is kind of like my Bundesliga streams I do on my channel early in the morning. Let's watch the rest of this power play. This power play's been kind of electric. Hit the post, outside the net. Puck somehow went through the crease and didn't go in. Here's Lixell. That's quite the last name. Up to the point. Drysdale. Shot. Yo, he broke his stick. Here's Beniers out of the box. Tolvanen. He hit the post. What's going on? He hits the post too. Wow. I told you, these day games, just goals happen. There's going to be lots of goals when there's a day game. Good back check by Beniers there. Come the Flyers, extended ozone time here. And the Kraken clear it out. Grubauer, his rebound control today hasn't been the greatest, but he's had to face some pretty difficult shots, so. That shot, saved by Grubauer, kicks it out. Yeah, Seattle definitely had some good ozone time. Now it's all Philly. Oh, we have another penalty. They draw another penalty. The Flyers are going to go back on the power play. Here's Konechny for Paling. Konechny. Bad pass. Everybody's going to touch it. 12:23 to go. Flyers back to the power play. We'll take a TV timeout. Not us. We'll still be live, but the broadcast will take a TV timeout. This is a great game. What a great start to this one. I wasn't sure in picking this game if it was going to be good or not, because it's like a day game. It's early. I wasn't sure if anyone was going to watch, to be honest with you. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. This is a good crowd for a day game on YouTube. Oh, he had an empty net and swooped it across the crease. And if you do want to watch this game with me on TV, it's on ABC if you live in the States. So it's for free. Even if you have the old like antennas, you can watch this game. But Jared says, my thoughts on the Brock Nelson trade, because the Islanders are I'd say they're my favorite team. I'd say they still are. It's sad because Brock Nelson was one of those players that I grew up with. I remember watching him at the state high school hockey tournament when I was very little for War Road. Went to North Dakota. It was around like 2010s. He went to North Dakota in college, and I watched quite a bit of college hockey. So I watched him when I was like in middle school and college, and then he got drafted by the Islanders. He probably went to the Islanders around like 2014, I want to say 2015, around there. So I was probably like 8th, 9th grade around that time. So it's sad to see him go. He's someone who like I said, I grew up with. I watched him grow up on the island. Great all around leader off the ice, on the ice. He was always someone that you could rely on every season to score goals. Kind of a underrated goal scorer. I will say he was kind of like an average player, and then once Barry Trotz came in, he just exploded with like Beauvillier, Josh Bailey. Like that line of Beauvillier, Nelson, and Josh Bailey was so good. I mean, instrumental in terms of the Islanders getting to back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals. Like he went on another level when Barry Trotz came in, and he's just someone that you're gonna miss, right? It sucks. Was it the right thing to do? I think so. I'm just confused though by what Lou Lamoriello wants to do with the team, because he wanted to. His grand master plan was to keep Brock and Palmieri and re-sign them. Like apparently Brock Nelson turned down like a 3-year, $7 million per year deal. Good save by Grubauer here. Which is kind of shocking that he turned it down, but I mean, I guess he wanted more term than 3 years, which I get. He's 34. He probably wants like a 5-year deal if you're Brock Nelson. But yeah, so I'm confused because if you're gonna get rid of Brock Nelson, then I think you had to get rid of Kyle Palmieri, right? Then do a full retool, get rid of Palmieri, get rid of Pajot, Cizikas, and then kind of do a retool, I guess. But if you were going to keep, like, I'd rather have kept Brock Nelson than Kyle Palmieri. So, I don't know. It's interesting that, Lou valued, I guess, Palmieri more in a way. But at the same time, you were going to get more for Brock than Palmieri. There was more of a market for Brock Nelson. So, I mean, the return we got was pretty decent. We got Cal Ritchie, a first round, a second round, and then that Oliver Shillington guy who we dealt to Anaheim. Konechny shot got blocked here. But yeah, mixed feelings. I think for the future of the hockey club, it's a good move. Cal Ritchie's supposed to be really good. He's currently, who does he play for? Like Oshawa, I think he plays for. So, and he looks like he's doing well in Oshawa. So hopefully he'll be ready to play in the NHL next year, and he'll kind of be the next Brock Nelson, I guess, for the Islanders. But we'll see what happens with Lou in the summer. Lots of things can happen in the summer. But it feels like Lou wants to keep kind of this core group together, and be competitive and kind of do a retool on the fly. Kind of like what the Capitals did, I think, is what he wants to do. So sad, but I guess it was the right thing to do. So that one hurt. That one hurts probably just as bad as when Kyle Poso left and when Tavares left. It kind of has that kind of, it hurts. But here come the Kraken, 2-on-1. He hits the post. Oh my goodness me. That's 3 posts. 3 posts in 10 minutes. I think it was Montour who shot it. Goodness me. Jared says the Bruins fans are pissed that Brad got traded. Well, I think that's a good hit. I think, I don't know, Boston, it would have been nice to keep Marchand, but I think at this point of his career, it's good that he went to Florida, where he's not like one of, I guess, the guys. He's kind of more of a supplemental player, less pressure on him. Good chance of winning another Stanley Cup again. And, times are changing. Boston hasn't necessarily performed that well this year. I don't even know if they'll make the playoffs. I don't have them making the playoffs. So I think just get through the season, recuperate, get younger, and try and make the playoffs next year is kind of my thing. But I get it, though. He's the captain of the team. But at least you traded him. At least you didn't have a John Tavares situation like the Islanders did. So at least you got something back in return. Alexiak's going to settle it down here. It's kind of been a game of like each team has had extended zone time, and then it goes to the other side, and then it goes back to the other side, just back and forth. 8:06 to go. Another TV timeout. I feel like we just had one. But that was Schwartz. Schwartz with the shot, and Montour missed the open net. Puck was fluttering, and he swinging a miss for Montour there. That's a good aerial shot of Philadelphia there. I've been to Philadelphia once when I was in 9th grade, and I actually enjoyed it. I know Philadelphia gets kind of gets lots of heat from people, but I don't know. I enjoyed my time in Philadelphia. Donnell says, okay, it's you doing this live stream. Never thought you would be doing this game between the Kraken and Flyers. Donnell, I feel like you always say that. Like you're always surprised when I do a stream. Jared says, and I told Kyle yesterday that Brad was going to get traded. You were right. Tell me the teams that won the trade deadline yesterday are the Stars, Avalanche, Lightning, and Panthers. I'd agree. Well, the Stars got Rantanen, which is kind of crazy that Carolina got him and then traded him again. Someone needs to explain me why did they do that? Like, what was the point of that? I don't quite understand why they did that, but whatever. Avalanche did, they got Brock Nelson. A lot of Colorado fans, I saw on Twitter 2 days ago, they were kind of angry and upset that they got rid of Cal Ritchie. I think that was a player that a lot of Colorado fans were looking forward to. Um, so that's definitely a more of a win now move, adding Brock Nelson. So definitely a big postseason for Colorado. They got to make a deep run to make that trade worth it. The Lightning did really well. I saw that they got Yanni Gourde back from the Seattle Kraken, which I think is a great move. Big fan of Yanni Gourde. He's gonna be he's a big playoff performer. So look out for Tampa in the East. The Panthers, who did the Panthers get again? They got Marchand, and I know they got other players as well. So much happened yesterday. I can't remember everything. Yeah, and they added Seth Jones for Spencer Knight. That was like a few days ago. That was kind of earlier in the week. Yeah, I mean, basically, the trade deadline is like the good teams. It's like getting the artillery ready for the postseason. Um, I tell you what, the Western Conference playoffs is going to be insane. That's going to be crazy. Because now you're going to have Dallas, Colorado, first round potentially. Edmonton, LA, Vegas, Minnesota, Winnipeg, Vancouver's how it'd be now. You know how I mentioned the Kraken were chasing for a playoff spot? Get rid of that. I just looked at the. I for some reason I thought the Kraken were closer, but they have 56 points. The cutoff point is 69. Vancouver has 69 points, which is very nice. But the Seattle Kraken, not happening this year. I don't know why I thought they were closer. The Flyers are 5 points back, so I guess the Flyers are the closest team. But even then, I don't think they're making it. So, two teams that probably aren't going to make the postseason. There we go. But this is a really good game. Been entertaining. No one can bury it though. We've had 3 posts today. Or the goaltenders are just perfectly on their angle. That's what they'll tell you. Yeah, PK on the broadcast, he's talking about the Rantanen trade. I don't understand that. I don't know why wouldn't Carolina want to keep Rantanen? Because I would, but that's just me. Norman says he bet the Philadelphia Flyers. I would have bet Seattle. But yeah, I love the Kraken. They're one of my teams that I like. One of the teams I've yet to get a jersey for though, but I did order one not too long ago. Because like if you go on NHL shop, they have a bunch of like Adidas jerseys for like $60, and the Kraken was one of them. So I did get one. So that is coming in the mail at some point. So I think that's like probably the last team that I like that I don't have a jersey for. Matvey, Michigan rules his max power. Another penalty on the Kraken. So the Flyers back to the power play. Couple of slashes there by Burakovsky on Konechny. Flyers to the power play, but TV timeout first. Yeah, these start times are just bizarre for the ABC Hockey Saturday thing. You got 12:30 and then 3. Yeah, baseball season's almost upon us, everybody. I just realized that. You know what's crazy? I've actually been watching quite a bit of preseason baseball. It's actually been pretty entertaining. Well, there was the World Baseball Classic qualifiers, and I'm a big World Baseball Classic person. So I've been watching that. And then I just, I'll watch some preseason baseball because why not? Yeah, the odds that we see a Michigan today, I think is, I don't know. I've only done one live stream ever where someone has pulled off the Michigan. It was actually on this channel last season, I think. Or was it 2 seasons ago? I think it was 2 seasons ago. I was doing an Islanders game. They were playing the Columbus Blue Jackets, and Ken Johnson pulled it off. Jared says, that's how I feel today. Roger says, hello from Wallace, Nova Scotia. What is up, Roger? Winnipeg Jets, right, Roger, if I remember correctly? I don't even know if they play today. I think they played yesterday. Yeah, they smacked up the Devils 6-1 yesterday. And they got the Hurricanes tomorrow. Alexias going to send it down here. 4:50 to go in the period. Minute 23 left on the power play. Shots, by the way, 8-6 for the Philadelphia Flyers. And we've had 3 posts, if you're just tuning in, 3 posts. Max said it's prime time in Finland. Yeah, it's prime time in Germany. That's for sure. It's probably prime time in some parts of Russia as well. And the Kraken will send it down. Better PK by the Kraken. The last 2 PKs, Philly's been able to set up and really get lots of shots on net. But they haven't been able to do that in this one. And that goes out of play. Donnell says, I will say that didn't do well on the trade deadline. Oh, here we go. Me espresso. Everybody knows it's not me espresso. Down, up, right up. It's not me, I guess so. I don't even know the lyrics to espresso. What's funny, I hate this song so much, but it's so goddamn catchy, I cannot sing it. Like, I don't like it, but if it comes on the speakers, I'm gonna sing it because I don't like it. It's just catchy. It's way too catchy. Okay, now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know. That's that me espresso. What does that mean? What kind of songwriting is this, Sabrina Carpenter? That's that me espresso. What does that mean? She used the word that twice. Doesn't make any sense. Move it up, down. Move it up, down. Left, right. Oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know. That's that me. That has to be a typo. That cannot be the actual lyrics. That is the lyrics. That's that me espresso. That's not even English. That's not even an English sentence. Yeah, there you go. I sang a little espresso for everybody. I didn't realize the lyrics were that bad. She used the word that twice. Well, if you wanna tune into my channel, we do song breakdowns. No, I'm just kidding. I have done some I have a series on my channel called Grant Reacts, and I have done some album reviews. So if you're interested, you can check that out. You might have to do Sabrina Carpenter. That probably would get views, but I just don't. I'm not a big fan of her music. But sorry, I got distracted, Donnell. What comment were we on? Um, the local teams, New York teams, the Islanders, Rangers, and Devils, they didn't do well. Well, I think Islanders are kind of retooling. Rangers, I guess, are kind of doing the same. They're retooling as well, which is shocking because I went into the season thinking the Rangers were going to be first in the Metro. I literally was like Rangers first, and then everyone else is kind of I didn't know. I didn't even know that if the Devils were going to be good this year. So very shocking. Uh, and obviously you have the Devils. They're having a really good season. So expect the Devils to make noise this year. And then Donnell says the Islanders traded Nelson, which is good, but Palmieri should have been traded as well. But Lou didn't believe in retool or rebuild. Well, it doesn't make it just doesn't make any sense to get rid of Nelson but to keep Palmieri. It would you're kind of dipping your toe in the water but not fully going in the swimming pool. Like you got to go all in the swimming pool. Get your 2 feet in, make sure the water doesn't go above your head, but like get it up neck high. Get rid of Palmieri, get rid of Pajot, get assets back, and then see what you can do in the summer with deals to get better players and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know what the plan is for Lou Lamoriello, but time will tell. I think he just wants to be competitive. That's about it. I don't think he wants to win a Stanley Cup, which is frustrating as a fan because that's what we want. But at some point, I think it'll happen in our lifetimes. I think. Oh, Schwartz, good chance. Shot goes wide. Last minute to go here in the first period. Still scoreless in Philadelphia. City of brotherly love, as they say. The city of cheesesteaks. Never had a cheesesteak before. And I probably won't because I don't eat meat, so that probably won't happen. If they made a cheesesteak with a plant-based meat option, I'd give it a shot. Oh no! Owen Tippett does the Kucherov basically, and it's 1-0 Philadelphia. You're kidding me. How unfortunate for Philip Grubauer. He was cutting down the left wing, and I think he just lost the puck basically, and it went 5-hole on Philip Grubauer. Yeah, here comes Owen Tippett. He's driving in. And Grubauer just let it go between his legs. Or did it ricochet in? Oh, it ricocheted in. Oh, that is unfortunate. So Evans poke checked it. It went in the air, off the body of Owen Tippett, past Grubauer. What are you going to do? What are you going to do if you're Grubauer there? That is a tough goal. Especially with 30 seconds left in the period. That is terrible. I can't blame anyone, though. That's just a fluky hockey play. Here come the Kraken. They got numbers. 5 seconds left. Shot. Oh, just missed. And that's going to do it for the first period. Good period. That was a genuinely entertaining period of hockey, in my opinion. I like that. 1-0 Philadelphia. Oh, we have a holding call. So, was it Lixil? So, Lixil is going to get called for holding here. Oh, that's soft. That's a soft call. I think they're trying to even it up there. 3 calls against the Kraken. They're trying to even it up there. But Seattle starting the second on a power play. Really good period. What were the shots? 11-7 for Philly. They got 3 power plays. Didn't score on one of them. But yeah, solid period. Love it. Oh, here we go. I missed this one. Yes, we did that one. Jared says, I think Don Sweeney is going to get fired. I don't know. Did Boston do anything bad? I think moving Marchand was probably, in the end, the best thing to do. Devils GM did it once again. Jack Hughes out for the season. They needed help on the bottom 6. They can't score. When they're playing bad in December, Christmas break up till now. I forgot that Jack Hughes is done for the year. That is a big blow. That is a huge blow. That makes sense now because I heard that the Devils were in on Brock Nelson. I'm like, really? It makes sense now. Devils organization don't care about winning at all. I can't really speak. I don't know much about the Devils GM, so I can't really speak on that. Your Bruins got Fraser Minton from the Maple Leafs for Brandon Carlo. Yeah, so they did a trade with the Wild. They got rid of Charlie Coyle. So I think the Bruins are kind of retooling as well. End of an era. Neither do I. Donnell, I will say the JGM, Lou, Chris Drury, Tom Fitzgerald don't want to win at all. Well, I actually think the Rangers GM does. That's why he's like blowing the team up almost. Lou Lamoriello does not. Tom Fitzgerald, I know nothing about Tom Fitzgerald. Like, the Devils are a team I just do not watch at all, so I can't say much. Jack says, are the ex-Leaf players playing in this game? I don't know. Are there ex-Leafs on this team? I don't... You tell me. You tell me if there's ex-Leafs in this game. I have the slightest idea. Oh, shout out Nick Seeler as well. We got to mention Nick Seeler. He's from Minnesota too. I couldn't tell you. My NHL knowledge isn't that deep to tell you. Which Kraken jersey did you get? I got the away one on NHL Shop. It was like $60. I mean, both of them were $60, but I like the white one the most. So I got the white one. Max says Finland. Yep, we love Finland. I do have Swedish heritage, so when Sweden plays Finland in hockey, I'm always going to choose Sweden. So, Jared says, to be honest, I hate Sabrina Carpenter. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Is she attractive? Yes. I think we all can agree on that. The music is what I care about the most. Not my thing. I love the vibe that she's kind of going for. She's kind of going for like this Marilyn Monroe type persona, which I think is cool. But I don't like the music. There isn't one song of hers that I really like. And the lyrics are so bad. Like, I can't relate to desperation. My give a fucks are on vacation. And I got this one boy, he won't stop calling. When they act this way, I know I got him. Like, not my kind of songs. Not my kind of songs at all. Sorry you had to listen to me sing there. Zillerx says, hello, I'm assuming you're here for the Kraken. You're damn right, I'm here for the Kraken. I love my Seattle teams. Coyle went to the Avs. Bruzo went to the Wild. I have the Winter Classic Kraken jersey. That is a nice jersey. I wish I would have gotten that one. That is a sick jersey. The Winter Classic one. I love that one. But yeah, I love this city. The city of Seattle is so cool. I love Seattle. I've been there many times. The last time I was in Seattle was last September, not 2023 September. Was the last time I was there. So I couldn't see a Kraken game because there were no NHL going on at that point, but I really do want to go see a game there at the Climate Pledge Arena because that'd be lots of fun. All right, let's take a break. We're about 10 minutes from the start of the second. So I got to use the restroom and fill my water bottle up and do a bunch of other things. So we'll take a bit of a break here, about 10 minutes. We'll be back for the second. Don't you worry. We can talk more about trades and everything that's going on. A lot happened in the past 48 hours in the National Hockey League. I appreciate everybody tuning in. To be quite honest with you, I was expecting no one to be watching this game with me today because it is a day game on a Saturday, and a lot of people like to sleep in. I usually sleep in till like noon on Saturday, so I had to get up a little bit earlier for this. But I don't know, I'm enjoying it. I appreciate you tuning in. It's been a fun stream. It's been a fun game. Thank you so much for tuning in. You're legends, all of you guys. If you are new to this channel, feel free to subscribe. Bottom right hand corner, we got you covered for the entire rest of the NHL season. We're kind of at the last quarter mark of the season, and then we got you covered for playoffs as well. I can't wait for playoffs. That'll be fun to do. Make sure you do follow us on social media at HockeyPodNet. It's the Insta and Twitter. If you want to check me out on Twitter, at Grant Akeem is my handle. That's also my YouTube channel handle. Just type it in. You can check me out there. I'm going to try and do more YouTube stuff. I've been taking a little bit of a break, just focusing on school. But maybe later today or tomorrow on my channel, I'll stream some stuff, but we'll see. Thank you to sponsors as well, Game Time and DraftKings. Use that promo code THPN for both. With Game Time, you get $20 off your first purchase, which is great. So if you want to see any live sports or basically anything live in person for tickets, you get $20 off. So thank you, Game Time, for that. Right, we'll see you in 10 minutes. For this, less than 10 minutes. ESPN has got a timer here. 9:30, 9 minutes and 30 seconds. We'll see you for the start of the second.
Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Game Time Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
Hello, everybody. We're back. I lost track of time there. I thought that was 10 minutes. That was less than 10 minutes. Well, it must have been more than 10 minutes because we're already back. Didn't miss a thing. It's still 1-0 Philadelphia. We're all good. That was crazy. Got distracted. Whenever you go downstairs, you got people distracting you with conversations and everything. So that's my bet on that. Good save by Grubauer. Another shot goes wide. Puck goes out of play. 16:55. So Kraken couldn't capitalize on the power play. Good look of Jessica Campbell there for the Kraken, making history. Love it. But yeah, if you are new and just tuning in, make sure you subscribe. Bottom right hand corner. Thank you to sponsors as always. Game Time and DraftKings. Promo code THPN. If you've been watching the channel, I think we know the sponsors at this point. So the Kraken, 27 shots per game, which is the fourth fewest in the NHL. That is shocking. Zellerek says he likes the Kraken because of the jerseys. That's fair. Yeah, the Kraken for me, like I love Seattle. I love my favorite soccer team is the Seattle Sounders. The only reason why I hadn't gotten a Kraken jersey, honestly, is that they don't have a player that I really love. Like I love Eberle, but he's not like a Brock Nelson or who else do I have? Like a Sorokin. He's not a super meaningful player to me. But if I was gonna get a Kraken jersey, I would have Eberle put on it. But I'm happy just to get a blank and support the team because I do like Seattle. So, and I'm a big Mariners fan. I've always been a Mariners fan ever since I was like a little kid. I was a huge Ichiro fan when I was very little. Yeah, I was just thinking about this the other day. It'd be fun to do some like baseball content, which I've never done before. I've just been thinking of things just to try that's new. So I think that MLB The Show game comes out. It should come out soon. I think in a couple weeks, or is it this week? I think I saw the 18th was a release date. Is that this week? Next week. Like a week and a half, basically. It's 10 days from now. It'd be fun to like do like a franchise mode in MLB, which I've never played MLB The Show ever. Like the only MLB video game I ever played was it was called like Bigs or like Big MLB Big or something. It was like more of an arcadey type game. I've never played a MLB The Show game, so that might be fun to try. Take over the Mariners or Twins. I like the Twins. I'm from Minnesota. White Sox. I'd say those are probably my three favorite. White Sox, Twins, Mariners. Mariners for sure are number one. Here comes Stevenson for the Kraken. Do we have the goal horn for either of these teams? I always need to check. I don't think we do. Oh, we do. Oh, we have. You do have both. So here's Phillies. This doesn't end. That just keeps going forever. Goodness. So there we go. And then with the Kraken score, we have the Kraken goal horn. Cool. I'll remember that for the next time someone scores. Here's Kako. Bad pass. We do have another game going on in the NHL, so I will keep you updated on that game during the TV timeouts. Oh, here we go. Here's Tippett. Good blocker by Grubauer. Nothing better, in my opinion, than the sound of a puck hitting a blocker. This makes a nice little pop sound. I like it. But it's been a fast period. Been a fast period. Not many whistles. That's the kind of hockey I like. You know what's really bad, everybody? I have that stupid espresso song stuck in my head now. What a prat. Think about me every night. Oh, is that sweet? I guess so. That's like the Minnesota version. It's seriously, it's like a You Betcha kind of song. Think about me every night. Oh, is that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby. I know that's that me espresso. Good Savior by Urson. We'll take a TV timeout. Has anybody ever been to Philadelphia? As I mentioned in the first period, I was there once. I forgot to mention this. I actually did see the Flyers play in person. I did go to a game there. They were playing the Blue Jackets, and I think they won. But that was fun. Like I said, it's a cool city. I'm a big history nerd, history buff person. That probably wasn't proper English. I'm a big history fan, is what I should say. And so lots of, Revolutionary War history in Philadelphia. Um, Independence Hall was really cool to check out. Liberty Bell. You are allowed to touch the Liberty Bell, which is I find shocking that you're allowed to do that, but it's a neat city. Did the Rocky Steps, of course. Check out the art museum. Did like the bus hop on, hop off thing like New York does. And then I'm trying to remember anything else that we did that was memorable. We went to some like penitentiary in Philadelphia, some like old penitentiary that's like a museum now. That was spooky. Don't end up at a state penitentiary, is my advice to you, because that is miserable. I wouldn't like that. Oh, but yeah, I'm going back to Philadelphia soon, so this actually was a good stream to do. May, I'll be heading to Philly. So if you're in Philadelphia, I'll be in your city in May. Jared says it's going to be weird. Panthers Winter Classic is January 2nd. Yeah, I hate that. Like, why aren't we playing the Winter Classic on New Year's Day? It's always been on New Year's Day. This season they switched it to New Year's Eve, which was stupid. It's January 2nd next year. I guess, yeah, next year. Pointless. Pointless exercise, Gary Bettman. And I'm not exactly sure why. Like, I think it's because there's like college football on New Year's Day and they don't want to compete with it, which is stupid because just do better, Gary, and market the NHL better because the way you guys market the game is absolutely horrific, and making the game more accessible to fans is absolutely horrific. So do better, Gary Bettman, and then he wouldn't have to compete with college football. Good save by Urson here. I'm trying to look something up. I saw the non NHL news. The World Junior groups got released. And I'm not happy about it. And I'll tell you why. Well, tell me the groups. I probably have to look it up on Twitter. But if you're a World Junior fan, you're not gonna like the groups. Next commercial break, I'll show you guys. Oh, happy International Women's Day, everybody. I just opened up Twitter and that's the first thing that popped up. Happy International Women's Day. Is there an International Men's Day? I don't think there is. Which is fine. I don't think we need a day for men, but why not? But yeah, happy International Women's Day, of course. That puck goes out of play with 11:14 to go. Shots dead even, 13 apiece. Kind of slowed down a little bit, if I'm being honest with you. It's a bit more cagey, not as open as the first. Scoreboard update. Here we go. Thank you, RJ. 0-0 end of first. 9-12 are the shots on goal. Oh wow, the updates are coming fast from RJ. It was 0-0, then all of a sudden it's 1-0. 1-0 Rangers. They scored. Was it during the intermission? 1-0 Rangers. Carson Soucy with the goal. Jared says it was between the Kraken or Vegas Winter Classic jersey last year. Well, this past season, the one we had this year was in Chicago. And then, yeah, I guess you'd be right. The one before that would have been Vegas Kraken, if my memory is correct. But yeah, those Kraken ones were sick. The Vegas ones were terrible. I was not a big fan of the Vegas jerseys for that. Puck gets sent down here. Cartier. Oh, he scores! Ty Cartier. I've never heard of this guy in my entire life. Win around the Rosie in the offensive zone. Just threw it on net. And he buries it past Urson. Where's the goal horn? Sounds like a tugboat that's arriving at the Tawasin port. If you know, you know. That's actually in Vancouver. What's the port in Seattle? Or they do it by pier. It's like pier something in downtown Seattle. The Tawasin Ferry Terminal's in Vancouver. What's the main one in Seattle? I don't even know if it has a name. It's at Pier 52. Like a boat coming in at Pier 52. Good shot. Yeah, it just somehow snuck through. Bunch of people. That's my Pacific Northwest knowledge right there. Tawasin Ferry in Vancouver, Pier 52 in Seattle. I remember the first time I took the ferry, I was very scared. Because I'm like, how is a car going to go on a boat and the boat's going to stay afloat? When I was very little, I just didn't wrap my head around that. Like, how is that possible? But it does work. You can just drive up into the ferry with your car, and then you go up to the main cabin area. There's like food, lounge areas, TVs, everything. You can stand outside, look at the pretty views, and it's just beautiful. That Pacific Northwest, Seattle, Vancouver, the most beautiful part of North America, in my opinion. Just, oh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I just realized the Seattle Sounders have a game today against LASC in 2 hours from now, so I will be watching that for sure. And it's at home in Seattle. So a busy day for Seattle sports. I cannot wait till Seattle gets an NBA team because I've never really been into NBA, but if Seattle did get an NBA team, that might be enough to get me into watching basketball. Bring back the Sonics. Bring back the Supersonics. 8 minutes to go here in the second. 15-13 are the shots. It's 1-1. I'd say it's well-deserved. It's been a very even game to this point. Burakovsky to the point. That shot got tipped. It might have hit the iron. I heard a little ding. Cotton Candy Guy. Shout out him. I wouldn't like that job, selling cotton candy. Oh! Got a high sticking call on the Kraken. Ryan Paling is down. It looked like it was an accident. I think he's making a meal out of this. I didn't think this was that hard, but we'll see. Here's the replay. Yeah, that's accidental. That's very accidental. A stick just got him in the back of the neck there. Baby, turn the bright light. Is that a new Killer song? I heard they were playing that during the what was the tournament called? Four Nations. I hate that name. Is it Bright Lights by the Killers? How did I not hear about this song coming out? I'm adding this to my library. That's why I don't like Apple Music, because I turn on alerts to alert me when bands release new songs, and I never got this alert. August. So this song's been out for almost a year, and I didn't know about it. And the Killers are one of my favorite bands. What a prat. There you go. Just you get a little 1 second taste of it. Cause I don't want to get copyrighted. But yeah, that is a good song. For a Pirates game last year, did you go to a Pirates game? That's fun. I don't know what to do in Philadelphia. I think the Phillies are in town, so I might catch a Phillies game. Looks like Ryan Paling is fine. I don't think there's gonna be a penalty. It's 2-1 by the way in the other game, Rangers and Ottawa Senators. Soucy is Zibanejad with the goals, and then Brady Tkachuk with the goal for the Senators. And the Ottawa Senators are a team I feel bad about. They had a great run, and they just fallen off the planet. I mean, they're still in a playoff spot, but yeah, they had a great run, and they dropped off, but they're still in a good... They're still in the playoff spot, which is kind of surprising. Because it wasn't looking good for Ottawa, but... Oh, trick goes through Grubauer, and it just goes wide. Wow. You love that if you're a goalie. But yeah, I will say the Ottawa Senators, they had an overtime game winner against the Chicago Blackhawks the other night. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Very clearly, Stutzla kicked it in the net, and they somehow still called it a good goal, which is shocking to me. But we move on. Oh, good defense by Drysdale. Oh, so Paling went to the dressing room, but now he's back. That's good. Very good. Jared says I'm probably gonna get a Panthers Winter Classic jersey, and I'm gonna get tickets. Good luck getting tickets. My advice for outdoor games, I don't know, try and get club seats if you can, so you can go inside if it gets too cold. I have one outdoor game experience, and it was absolutely miserable. It was in winter in Minnesota, and I probably almost got frostbite. I was close. I couldn't feel my toes. It was so cold, and you're so far away. You can't see anything. You're better off in your living room watching TV when it's like 70, 80 degrees in your house. I'd say 72 for me is like a good house temperature. If you have your house at 80 degrees, you're basically you have an oven going on basically. That your house is a human oven. If you have your house at 80 degrees, that's way too hot. Good pressure here for the Kraken. Alexiak, centering pass. Can't get it to go. It's there for the Kraken if they can get it on the shift. You got some tired Flyers out there. Montour. Beniers. Up to the point. Kako down low for Montour. Beniers drops it off. Kako plays it down low for Schwartz. In the slots. Oh, Montour just missed. They've been in the zone for a minute 28 and counting. And it's the long change in the second too, so they're trapped. Here's Montour. Shot, saved by Urson. Big whistle. I applaud the save there by Urson. That's a good one. Oh, that one through Grubauer. It was like this much away from going in. That's crazy. But yeah, good luck getting tickets and everything. I have no idea what the jerseys situation's going to be. And they're playing the Rangers or Boston. The Rangers. Okay. Yeah, so I bet you the Rangers will have some cool ones because the Rangers always have cool Winter Classic jerseys. But yeah, I don't really like either team, so I probably won't get one. I got a Blues one this year because I love Nick Leddy on the Blues, but I probably won't get one next year. Jared says that's why I got a Kraken Eberle jersey. Yeah, Eberle's the man to get. If you're gonna get a Kraken one, I would either get an Eberle or a Grubauer because I love my goaltenders. So I like Grubauer. But yeah, my plan, the blank that I got, if I ever go to Seattle, I might get it customized, which I probably will at some point. I feel like every 2 years I end up in Seattle or Vancouver. Jared says I'm going to July 8th in New England Revolution versus Inter Miami soccer game at Gillette Stadium. Ooh, that'll be fun. Get to see Messi play, Jared, with Inter Miami. I haven't been to an MLS game in like 4 years. Because I don't live in Seattle, so it's not like I can just go and drive 20 minutes and see the Sounders play every weekend. So basically, watch the Sounders in my room here, in my lovely room. I did see the Sounders once in 2017. I saw them once, and they did win. So that's good luck. Have to make it out tomorrow, though. The Sounders, they're in the FIFA Club World Cup this summer, so that'd be fun to make it out this summer and maybe see some games. What's crazy about that is that the Sounders, they're in a group. So the FIFA Club World Cup is basically the best teams around the world play in like a World Cup tournament. So the Sounders are in a group with PSG. Who else? It's not Real Madrid. It's someone like that though. FIFA Club World Cup Seattle Sounders groups. Okay, PSG, Atletico Madrid, who are, like, I mean, those teams are like insanely good. Botafogo, I think they're from Brazil. I think really good team out of Brazil. So it's just crazy that the Sounders are gonna be playing like PSG, Atletico Madrid in like competitive games. That's just shocking to me. So that'll be fun this summer. If I can make it happen, I'll make it happen. But I imagine ticket prices for that are insane. Maybe another penalty on the Kraken. Tripping. Mikey Esimont for tripping. How many power plays has Philadelphia had today? It's got to be like their fourth or fifth one. And this thing won't tell me. I think it's their fourth or... No, it might be their fifth one, actually, because I think they had one before this. It's their fourth. Here's Drysdale. Tip it. Saved by Grubauer. Oh, hooking penalty on Philly. Couturier. So it's going to be 4-on-4 for a minute 42. I think that's a soft call. I think that's a very soft call on Philadelphia there. Let's take a look. Is it before? It's got to be before that. Well, if it was on that, that is terrible. That's disgusting. ESPN never showed us, but if it was on that little clip that they did show us, that is disgusting by the Prats in the zebra outfits. That is terrible refereeing. Well, 4-on-4 here for a minute 30, and then the Kraken will get like an abbreviated power play. Surprised not a penalty there. Shocking. Saved by Grubauer. So I tell you, Noah Cates literally tried to throw that in the net, basically, to no avail. The fans of Philadelphia, every time someone goes down, they're like barking for a penalty now. I love the Philadelphia sports fans. Oh, what a save by Grubauer. Wow. Wow. Gave up a bad rebound to Michkov, but he makes up for it with his glove. That's unreal. That's a great glove save. Yeah, look at Noah Cates trying to throw it in the net. I see you, Noah. I see you, Noah, trying to cheat. Show the save. Look at this save by Grubauer. Reaches back with the glove. That's the problem. A lot of these shooters, if you're going to beat a goalie, shoot it high. If you shoot it low, he's going to save it like that all day long. Gotta get the elevation. Good play by Beniers there. Here's Beniers. Still Beniers cuts in, and it's in! Matty Beniers, what a shift. That's an absolute monster shift by Matty Beniers. Oh my goodness. What a shift. I mean, it literally one man line there for Matty Beniers. Pier 52, the ferry's coming. Look at Matty, just cuts through, just squeaked through the armpit of Urson. That is a great goal. That is a great goal. Huge goal, too. End of the period. We have a minute left exactly in the period. Another goddamn penalty. What the hell? Slashing call on Montour. I love how they play like the is it Mozart? Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I think that's Mozart. Could be, I don't know. It could be Beethoven, could be Bach, could be Solier. I don't know. Could be, I don't know who that is. Not Van Gogh. He's an artist. Idiot. I don't even know how to look that up. I type on Google, da 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 da, da 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 da. It's Beethoven. It actually worked. I typed in da 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 on Google and it told me. It's Beethoven's Fifth Symphony in C minor. There we go. Shout out Beethoven. I like that. Oh! Stevenson! Scars! Stevenson, and it's 3-1 Seattle. Sit down in Philadelphia. You just got Krakened. If that's a thing. Oh, that's terrible. I think they were on the power play, or was it 4-on-4? I think it was 4-on-4. That is a crap pass. I don't know who passed that for Philly. That was a crap pass. Bardowski too. Hashtag Bardowski for Chandler Stevenson. Urson, and that's a perfect. It literally hit the corner of the net. Hit the corner where the post and crossbar come together and went in. Wow. 2 goals in 42 seconds. Here's Konechny. Surprised there wasn't a penalty there. Too many penalties. And that'll do it for the second period. The fans in Philly are booing. Don't like the referee decisions. The refs have been bad, but how about you don't give up crap passes? That's my first complaint. Terrible pass by that defenseman for Philly. The Kraken. I'm not even gonna. The Kraken are Kraken. Yeah, great period for Seattle. They put up 3 on Philly. But yeah, it's been a great game for 2 teams that aren't really playing for much. It's been an excellent game. And I'm expecting Philadelphia to really push in the third here, but the Kraken are 14-0 this season when they lead after 2, so I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see. Let's get to some comments here. Sorry, I got carried away with the action. We did this one. Andrew says, "Yo, Grant, how you doing? How's the game? Any thoughts on the trade?" I'm doing good, Andrew. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday, everybody. It's kind of early to do a stream, but I'm enjoying it. I might do this from now on. Pick the early game on Saturday. I actually kind of like it. Wake up, stream, get it kind of knocked out of the way, have my night free to do school and whatnot. But yeah, I'm doing well. Kind of been taking a break from streaming, at least on my channel, just due to school being kind of crazy. I might do something tomorrow or later tonight. I know I say that all the time, but I actually will. Might do something tonight, like a Grant and Chill session tonight. We'll see. If you know, you know, the Grant and Chill session. We just game, basically. We play random games, so. I am thinking about doing some, like, MLB stuff, so stay tuned. That would be fun to do when the new MLB game comes out. But the game's been good. Like I said, for two teams that don't have much to play for, pleasantly surprised. It's been an excellent game. More entertaining than, I'd say, 90% of the games that I do on this channel. Because a lot of the games I do are Islander games, which are very boring. So, it's been good. How's the dog doing today? Well, there's a couple dogs that we have here, and they're both alive, so they're doing well. Still annoy, the crap out of me, but that's dogs. Jared says the Bruins play the Lightning in Stadium Series at Raymond James Stadium. That's right, Bruins Lightning. Yeah, I wonder if it'll be cold enough. I mean, they pulled it off in Anaheim, so I assume it would be, but that'll be funny to see. Any update of your video games or a match of some sort? Yeah, we could. As I said, we might do some gaming this weekend. I just don't know what game per se, but we might do something this weekend if I'm feeling up for it. But school gets the priority. And then Jared says, in March 12th, I'll be in Toronto for Providence, Bruins, and Marlies game. There you go. That's fun. Never been to a minor league hockey game. I've only been to college hockey. Never AHL. So yeah, I hope you have fun. I hear Marley games are fun to go to. Andrew says, you hit me with comments. Don't know what that means. And I think we got everyone. So yeah, it is an intermission. Let's take a little breaky break. We'll be back for the start of the third. I promise I'll be on time with the start of the third. I got sidetracked last intermission. But thank you everybody who's tuned in so far. If you are new, please subscribe. Bottom right hand corner. Like the video if you're enjoying yourself. Follow us on social media at HockeyPodNets, the Insta and Twitter. Check me out on Twitter at GrantKeem is my Twitter handle. Also, that's my YouTube channel handle as well. Thank you to the sponsors as well. Game Time. Use that promo code THPN for both DraftKings and Game Time. I will say with Game Time, though, you get $20 off your first purchase, which is amazing. So if you want to see concerts, comedy shows, Ranger games, they're showing highlights of the Ranger game. Any hockey game you want, you get $20 off. So thank you, Game Time. Use that discount. And we'll take about, 10 minutes. We'll see you for the start of the third, everybody. Should be a cracker because we got the Kraken.
Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy, or concerts. With Game Time Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
Hello, everybody. We're back for the start of the third period. The final conclusion. We'll see the final act of the play between the Seattle Kraken and the Philadelphia Flyers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I keep saying, I know it's early, but I appreciate everyone who's tuned in, even if it was just for like a millisecond. And he said this guy sucks. That's okay too. If you are new, subscribe. Bottom right hand corner. You know the drill. I'm not going to say it over again. Thank you to the sponsors, Game Time and DraftKings. Use the promo code THPN for both. And then follow us on our social media handles at the bottom of your screen there, at HockeyPodNet. Check me out as well if you want. @Kranakeem is the Twitter and Instagram as well. It's a different handle, but it's my name should pop up. You type in my name. That'll do it for the power play for Philadelphia. Still 3-1. Let's get the stats. There we go. Hard to see, but I mean, you can see the score, I guess. And the Kraken will send it down deep. But yeah, let me know how you think this game's going to end. 3-1 for Seattle. I predicted, 4-3 Kraken today? Because usually day games. Oh! Big hit. Right in front of the Kraken bench there. Day games usually are high scoring. Defense goes out the window. I gotta sneeze quick. Excuse me. Right when Eberle was on a 2-on-1, if they would have scored, I'd have been upset. But we're good. Still 3-1. Let's go Flyers. Crowd's really getting into it now. I've been impressed. A day game in Philadelphia for a team that's not going to make the postseason. It's been a very good crowd. Cartier missed the net. Yeah, one thing we can talk about this period is the World Junior groups. I forgot to talk about it last period, but we can go over the World Junior groups because those just got released for this upcoming World Juniors. I'm not happy about it, and I can let you know why, but I'm not happy about it. Comment says, Andrew says, I don't even know what that is. I don't know what Betho is. I don't know what Betho means. You have to let me know, Andrew. I do not know what that means. Good save by Erson here. 16:07 to go. Music in Philadelphia has been solid today, I gotta say. Minus Sabrina Carpenter. I did not like that. It's like a remix of like let it rock. Oh, they score! Montour, let it rock. Party rock. 4-1 Seattle. Pier 52 incoming. Get on the ferry. What a bomb. High blocker. That's a perfect shot. High blocker. Wow. Hit the top of the net. Top of the net. He broke the jar. Yeah, he broke my Baruka butter jar basically. That's what I use. I put on my pancakes Baruka butter. It's like a nut. It's like a nut paste. Really good. Check it out if you want. I'm also working on like some more I've been teasing this for a while now, but I have been working on my health and wellness show on my channel. So if you're into that kind of stuff, probably not because this is a hockey channel, but it's on my channel if you're interested. I just need to film episode 1. Philadelphia sends it down. Now we just need the Flyers to score 2 more goals, then my prediction would be right. But I gotta say for Seattle, I know the game's not over yet, but they have played a solid game. Even the first period when they didn't score, I thought it was pretty 50-50. I've been very impressed with their game. Because they're, what, like 10 points out of a playoff spot? Like, they're really far out. $56, and the Canucks have 69. So that's 10, that's 13. They look really good. For a team that's 13 points out, they look really good. Now you wonder if there are any diehard Kraken fans that watch every game. I do my best to keep up with the Kraken. I wouldn't call myself a diehard fan. The future. What do you think this team should do in the future? I'm assuming just get better through the draft. I wouldn't necessarily trade for anyone. I feel like the Kraken are kind of like the Montreal Canadiens of the West. I think that's a good comparison. Like they're almost there. They just need a little bit more oomph. Love the sun's out today. It's nice. Spend some time outside today. That's my goal. Is it cold? I think it's kind of chilly out though. Oh, it's 48 where I am. Let's go. Just I find comical because what on Tuesday we had a winter snowstorm of like 6 inches, and then today it's 50. Go figure. Weather was not like this, people, when I was younger. At this point, I'm just sick of winter. It's March. I want to move on from winter. Yeah, take a TV timeout, which is a good time to point out. I can show you guys the groups for World Juniors here. I'll let you know why I'm not too happy about it. Here are the groups. Frickin' banner. There we go. So yeah, so in Group A, so as you can see, how they normally do groups in the World Juniors, it's based on how you finish in the previous tournament. So it's like a serpentine style format. So I think it's like 1, 5, 6, 8, and then 2, 3. Did I already say 5? But you get what I mean. It's like a serpentine style to keep it fair. And if they followed that serpentine style format, the United States and Canada would have been in the same group. They should be in the same group because of based on how they finished in this previous tournament, which we all want, right? You want USA Canada New Year's Eve. That's what we all want as fans, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. That's what we want. We got it this previous tournament. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that happened for years. Like, it'd been like many years since we had that USA Canada on New Year's Eve in a World Juniors tournament. We finally got it last year, and I was so excited because USA won. Canada finished like fifth, so serpentine style, they would have ended up in the same group. And I was like, yes, we're going to get USA Canada in the World Juniors again. I get to go to the World Juniors because it's in my hometown in Minnesota, Minneapolis, and St. Paul. I get to see USA Canada on New Year's Eve in person. Let's go was kind of my vibe. Then USA Hockey releases this tweet yesterday, and it's basically, it's like if you took a sword, stabbed it in my heart, looked at me right in the face, and said, and waved your finger in front of my face and said, "Not so fast, Grant," and spun the sword around in my heart to make it more painful. That's what it feels like. Look at this nonsense. You have USA, Germany, Slovakia, Sweden, Switzerland, which is a crap group, by the way. It's basically Sweden, US, Germany sucks, Slovakia sucks, Switzerland sucks. Group B, it's kind of interesting. Canada, Czechia is obviously really good. We saw what Latvia did this past World Juniors. Finland's really good. And then Denmark sucks. So obviously Group B is stronger. And the reason why they decided to split USA and Canada is because for attendance purposes, they wanted to make the attendance even at both venues, which I think is complete BS if you ask me, because now you're going to have split attendance at both arenas when you could have had US Canada all at XL, packed house, 20,000 people there, or 18,000, however much it fits. I guarantee you that would have been sold out if you had USA Canada on New Year's Eve. Now it's going to be a half empty arena at XL for the United States games. No atmosphere at all. And then same with Group B. You might have a better chance of a better atmosphere for Group B than Group A, to be honest with you. And it's just frustrating because you want them in the same group. It's stupid that they thought, oh, we'll have better ticket sales at both venues if we split them up. It's once again a case where money talks, and it just frustrates me that we live in a world where we can't get what we want. We only listen to money and what makes us the most money, and it's very sad to live that way, in my opinion. But that's how the world works, and who am I here to say it's wrong? But I will tell you, I don't like it, and I think it's wrong. Do what the fans want, man. Have USA Canada in the same group. But yeah, that's what I need to get that off my chest, because that's something that really pissed me off when I saw that yesterday. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. How are they not in the same group? But yeah, the reason they gave was, oh, we'll have better ticket sales at both venues. Stupid. 9:40 to go here in the third. 4-1 Kraken. Game's kind of dying off. Seems like a lot of you aren't super interested. Good save by Grubauer there. 9:25. Jared says, why USA not in the same group with Canada? It's because of money. I just said it. Money. Um, Ticket sales. They wanted the ticket sales at both venues to be even because if Canada, I guess, wasn't in Group B, the ticket sales for Group B would be lower, which is really dumb because Ottawa didn't do that. Ottawa could have split up the United States and Canada, right, to have better ticket sales at the smaller venue. They could have put the U.S. in the smaller venue at the minor league rink where the 67s play, and then have Canada be at what's a Canadian Tire Center. But no, they put them together because they wanted Canada USA New Year's Eve. And we could have had that again, but they decided not to. So it's so dumb. Yes, it is very stupid. Thank you, USA Hockey, for that one. So your best bets? Well, honestly, I don't know. Canada back-to-back World Juniors knocked out in the quarterfinals, so there's a good chance you might not even see Canada at all. A USA Canada matchup. And there's no Russia as well, which still pisses me off that Russia is not involved uh, in international hockey because it just ruins it. Because now you have freaking Denmark. Who else is crap? Germany. There's too many crap teams in it. Like Germany, Switzerland, Slovakia. I mean, Slovakia is like sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. They're usually bad. I mean, Slovakia, Switzerland, Germany, Denmark are pretty poor. I will say Latvia's gotten a lot better. Latvia is like legit, I would say now. Czechia is really good now. I'd say since Russia left, Czechia is really, kind of what's the metaphor I'm trying to say? When you stand up and like are confident, they rose to the occasion when Russia wasn't allowed to be in the tournament anymore. But I think it's been long enough, right? You banned them for 1 year and then let them back in. It's stupid. Hopefully they're allowed in the Olympics next year. I don't know what the official ruling is, but when we get best on best, NHL players are allowed to go. I want Russia. I want Team Russia full of like Shesterkins, Sorokins, your Kucherovs, your Kaprizovs, etc. I want a team full of that. If you agree, I would replace Denmark with Russia. Exactly. Yeah, get rid of Denmark. Put Russia in. Still 4-1, by the way. 8:40 to go in this one. We're winding down here on this hockey Saturday. Jared says, well, glad I bet on Kraken. Yep. I told you, bet on the Kraken today. Someone bet on Philadelphia. At the start of the stream, someone bet on Philadelphia and said that Michkov was going to get a hat trick. I'll be quite honest, I've not noticed Michkov that much in this game at all. So that was not a good bet by that person. I like the sun. Look at the glow we're getting. I feel like I'm glowing right now thanks to the sun. Is it better higher? The glow. I like it. Glows up my face. Icing Collier. Yes, I did see that you'll be in Toronto on March 12th. I will not be in Toronto on March 12th. I will still be in Minnesota on March 12th. I will not be in Toronto. I really want to visit Toronto though. I really do. Maybe go to a Leafs game. Jared says, I've been hearing rumors that Russia won't be in the Olympics. That's terrible. That was Max. Yeah, that is terrible. Like, it's so dumb. Just let them be like Olympic athletes from Russia. What's wrong with that? It's just dumb punishing people who have nothing to do with the war and what's going on. Like, it's seriously be like if we got punished because we went to war. And what I don't understand too, if we're gonna get into politics here, is look out, 2-1-1, fanned on it. He bottled it. If we already get into politics, the United States, for basically my entire life, because I've been in my mid-20s now, for basically my entire life, I've been in a war in the Middle East, bombing innocent people's homes with drone strikes, and basically at war with multiple countries in the Middle East. My entire life. Yet, we weren't banned from international hockey. We weren't banned from international tournaments. In the Olympics, the United States wasn't banned or had to be like the Olympic athletes from America or anything. It wasn't even talked about. And now Russia, obviously they do a bad thing, invade another country. I think we all agree on that. It's like, how come the United States wasn't banned when we did what we did, but Russia's banned when they basically do the same thing? I don't understand it. It's very frustrating. I don't want to talk too much politics, but that's a little politics for you. I don't. That's why I don't like it. It's a double standard. Um, United States wasn't held accountable when we did our stupid stuff, like Russia is now. It's just, I don't know, kind of stupid. And punishing athletes who have nothing to do with it is ridiculous as well. Donnell says, I will say, since you're going to get a Kraken jersey and Adidas, when both jerseys came out, a lot of people did like the away jersey more than the home. Yeah, I think the away jersey just looks more of like a finished jersey. Like, it looks fine as like, because I got a blank. I think it looks fine as a blank because it's all white. I feel like if you're gonna get a navy one, you gotta get a player with it because it just looks unfinished with the navy. But I think the way the teal pops on the white and the logo pops, it just, I don't know, it feels like a more, it catches the eye more, I guess, versus the darker blue one. The final 5 minutes, they just said the final five is brought to you by hotels.com. Sounds like a scam website to me. I feel like any website that has what you're selling in the website name is a scam almost. Ryan says, the world is a crazy place, my friend. It's very sad how we can't see that we're all humans. That's comment of the night. That's comment of all time on this channel. I cannot agree with you more, Ryan. Like, I don't see people as like Canadians, Mexicans, Englanders, Swedish. We're all human at the end of the day. And it is very sad that we just can't get together, help each other out, live peacefully together on this little rock that's floating in space. It's very frustrating. But there's so much nonsense happening in the world. I mean, just look at what's going on with U.S. Canada politically. It's just absolutely stupid. All the hatred that's come out because of that. It's just all because our president in America wanted to have like a dick measuring contest with Canada, basically. Uh Frustrating, but the thing that we can do is be nice to everyone, I guess, and spread love. That's why I have that there. Be nice to everyone, spread love, and we move on. Do what you can. Very unfortunate, though. That's why I like doing YouTube, because you get to connect with people all over the world, and that's my goal, and why I got into it, and is to bring people together via sports, or I do gaming stuff on my channel, hang out, have a good time, meet people, spread kindness everywhere. It's kind of why I got into doing YouTube. Jared says even Canada says they won't play Russia if they were in it. Did they actually say that? I don't understand that. It's stupid. And then Donnell says for an NHL jersey, do you like the home jerseys more or the away jerseys more? I prefer the away jerseys more. I think white jerseys look a lot better than the home dark ones. Honestly, hot take, I think the NHL should move towards making white jerseys the home jerseys and then dark jerseys the road ones. It's what they do in high school, it's what they do in college. I think I think it'd be cool. That's what they used to do anyways in the NHL, but Ryan's giving me the 100. Thank you. Thank you, Ryan. Yeah, Grubauer's had a great game as well. Don't sleep on Philip Grubauer, everybody. Kraken on the power play, 4:05 to go. It's too many penalties today. I think the referees are getting way too picky in this game. It's been lots of ticky-tacky penalties. Ryan says, the Flyers disappointed me. I hate how they're not consistent one game. They smash your head in the next game. They look at their tails. They got to figure it out. Yeah, the Flyers are doing it right, though. I like what they're doing in terms of, like, rebuilding. Like, they're heading in the right direction, but I agree. Their inconsistency is what's plagued the Flyers. But you're still in it. If you look at the standings, you're mathematically still alive. Mathematically. Just go on a 7-game win streak. And everything will change. Here's Dunn at the point for Maddie Beniers. She had a goal earlier today, Maddie Beniers. Here's Kako, just kept it in for Beniers. Near side, Dunn. They got to set up Stevenson. Cross eyes, Beniers. He hit the post. That's like the 4th post tonight. And the puck goes out of play. Looks like Kako and Sandheim wanted to fight there, maybe. Jared says they said it during the Four Nations and now the Olympics. That Canada will not play Russia. That is very dumb. That is very dumb. Well, I think let's just hope the war ends. Like, that's all we want. I just want the war to end. Have Russia back in sporting events, please, and we can get back to normalcy in that sense. It's frustrating. Here comes Philadelphia. Voice crack there. Philadelphia. Still warming up my voice because I woke up like 30 minutes before the stream started. Down goes the linesman. That shot goes wide for Seattle. 2 minutes to go here in the game. 4-1 Kraken. Release the Kraken. NHL used to have white jerseys at home. The last season it happened. Another post for Philly this time. Goodness me. 5. Count it. It happened was 02-03, and then 03-04 is when they switched to dark. Michkov just missed. Puck trickles out. That's why I'm a Panthers fan and Jets fan, and I guess a Bruins fan. Those are good teams to watch. Here's Esimont. One-handed, easy save for Urson. Yeah, we'll see next week what game I pick. We might do a Jets game next weekend. I feel like we haven't done them in a little bit. But I want to throw in Seattle today and do some day games, because why not? I like the day game though. I don't know what you guys think. I like doing the day game. I wasn't sure if this was gonna work today, but I've been enjoying it. And it's nice that it's on ABC, so if you live in America, we can all watch it together. You don't need ESPN Plus. It's free if you have a TV. Just tune into ABC, watch it with us. And then Jared says, I missed the US-Russia rivalry in Canada. Yeah, that was a great rivalry. I mean, think of TJ Oshie. If it wasn't for that game, he wouldn't be the TJ Oshie that we all know. That's how he got popular. And that's going to do it in Philadelphia, city of brotherly love. Well, the Flyer fans are not showing lots of love towards the Flyers players. the guy behind the bench gave it the thumbs down. I think this is the ultimate, like, disappointment gesture you can make to someone. Like, I'd rather get a middle finger than a thumbs down. If someone shows a thumbs down to that hurts. That hurts deep in your soul, a thumbs down. Versus middle finger, I feel like we could just brush that off, but the thumbs down really hurts. But no, all around, all joking aside, great game for the Seattle Kraken from start to finish. We're down 1-0 in the first. They didn't flinch. They kept playing their game. Lots of special teams today. I think they got one power play goal and one shorthanded goal, I think. Did they not? So it was just one shorty. That's crazy. So all the power plays we had in this game, we had 8 penalties this game, and no one scored on the power play. But the Kraken did score shorthanded. I think the difference was that 40 seconds at the end of the second when the Kraken got 2 of their goals. It was a 1-1 game, and I think at that point Philadelphia would have been happy to keep it 1-1 into the third. But that 40 seconds where the Kraken got 2 really, I think, cemented this game for Seattle. But yeah, let's do our 3 stars and we can kind of wrap it up. I'll do a 3rd star for Grubauer. I thought Grubauer had a great game. He's getting interviewed. He's getting interviewed right now, actually. Want to listen?
Seattle since being waived back at the end of January. How did it feel?
Yeah, it feels great to be back. I mean, it's not easy to go down there, but it was nice to get into a rhythm down there. I haven't been playing much up here, so it was nice to get a couple of games in with the group down there. They're unbelievable, and yeah, today we played for each other. We killed off a lot of penalties, so moving forward, we gotta get the 5-on-5 game going, but everybody played amazing.
Philip, you just touched on it, but there's not a lot of veterans that would necessarily have that mentality about going down to the American League after being in the NHL for so long. What was your approach?
I don't know. He got sent down to the American League.
Find my game, find my groove, and down there the game is a little bit more scrambly, so a couple different plays, but then you get to play a couple more games, so it's awesome to get into it, and especially coming up here now, taking that momentum with us.
You took your ice time. Thanks so much.
The Zamboni came by mid-interview. There you go. Philip Grubauer. The Zamboni came by mid-interview. They're trying to steal his thunder. But yeah, good interview by Grubauer. He's my 3rd star. My 2nd star. I mean, I feel like it's going to be all Kraken players today. I don't think anyone in Philadelphia really impressed me, to be honest. I'll go. I don't even know. I don't even know. What does Flash score say? Because I want to say Beniers for me is number 1 star. We'll go Montour 2nd star. Let's go Montour. Montour 2nd star. He got a goal. Beniers goal and assist. Grubauer is your 3rd star. I guess I'll give an honorable mention to Urson on Philadelphia. Why not? I think he had a solid game, Urson, for the Flyers. Ryan says, what would the Olympics be if there wasn't some big giant wrestling Russian who smoked 2 cigarettes and took a shot of vodka before the match and wins it all? I suppose, Ryan, I suppose. The fact that people did that back in the day is shocking to me. I couldn't imagine wrestling after taking a shot of vodka. Jared says that I have a blue Jets jersey of Kyle Connor, the old school Jets jersey on Hellebuck. Kraken needed that. They did. I mean, their playoff hopes, they're 13 points back, so now they're 11 points back. So I guess if they went out the rest of the season, maybe they could get in, but realistically, that's not happening. Ryan said, I'd rather adjust the middle finger too. That means you did something right. Exactly. Like, if you get a middle finger, like, I'm not too upset about that. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've been driving my car and I've gotten the middle finger and I just don't care. But if someone gives you a thumbs down, I think that hurts way more than middle finger. But it's kind of like when your parents said, I'm not angry at you, I'm just disappointed at you. You're like, oh, shit. That hurts. Jared says, Bruins Lightning next. Yeah, should we just stay live for the Bruins game? I got stuff to do today, so unfortunately I cannot stick with you on part 2 of the ABC coverage on ESPN or whatever. Hockey Saturday on ABC. But you got the Lightning and Boston Bruins. I'm actually going to go Bruins in this game. I think they'll upset the Lightning and beat Tampa in Tampa. So let's go 4-3 Bruins in this game. My prediction. But yeah, we'll wrap this up. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I wasn't sure if anyone was going to tune in at all to this stream because it was a day game. 2 teams that really probably aren't going to make the postseason. But you guys are legends. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new to this channel and just stopped by, subscribe, bottom right hand corner. You know the drill by now. Smash the like button. Click the bell icon so you're notified whenever we do go live on this channel. We got you covered for the rest of the regular season. Playoffs as well. Stanley Cup playoffs this year should be insane. Can't wait for that. Follow us on our social media pages at HockeyPodNet's the instant Twitter. Check me out on Twitter at Grant Akeem is my Twitter handle. I just dropped my YouTube handle, YouTube channel in the live chat. So if you want to check me out, feel free. We do gaming streams on my channel. Keep it pretty chill. Talk hockey. I'm really into soccer as well, so sometimes we'll do soccer streams. Kind of a modge podge of just random things. The channel is for everyone, so check it out if you want. I might go live tomorrow and do some gaming, so if you're interested, tune in tomorrow. Anything else we gotta say? Thank you to the sponsors, Game Time and DraftKings. Use that promo code THPN for both. With Game Time, you get $20 off your first purchase when you sign up with a new account. So use that discount. Make sure you use it. If you want to see the Flyers, Kraken, Bruins, Tampa, any team in person, make sure you use the discounts. Andrew says nothing tonight. For me, yeah, I'm not going to stream tonight. I'll probably stream tomorrow at some point. It's going to be during the day if I do it tomorrow. So, and honestly, it might be around the same time. I like streaming during the day. So maybe we'll do, I don't know. I haven't played Hogwarts Legacy. That game's fun in a little bit. I don't know. They might just pick something random. I have been playing. I got GTA for the PS5 because it came with my PS Plus subscription. So who knows? We might do some GTA as well. I've been just playing random missions in that game. It'd be fun just to chill out and play GTA as well. But yeah, stay tuned. We'll see what happens. You never know what's gonna happen. What's that one song? Anything can happen. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's a good song. I don't know who sings that song, but I like it. They're playing the Killer song again. That is a great song. Tell Kyle to mod me. I'm a old good man on this channel. Well, next time you're on a stream with Kyle, let him know. And I'm sure he'd make you a mod. I don't know. I don't know if I can make you a mod. I wonder if you can even do that on here. Yeah, probably you'd have to go on the YouTube. Yeah, I think if you have to sign in on YouTube and make you a mod that way. But I don't think I can via this streaming platform we're on. Well, that's okay. Well, anywho, I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your weekend. If I don't see you, I'll be back next Saturday for another hockey game. So if I don't see you till then, have a great rest of your Saturday. It's a beautiful day out, at least for me. 50 degrees, sun's out. Get outside, spend time in nature, hang out with friends, just chill out, watch some TV, watch some hockey. There's some soccer. I'm gonna watch the Sounders game in about an hour. That'll be fun for me. Work on some school stuff. Chill out, take it easy. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. And I'll see you next Saturday, or I might see it tomorrow on my channel. But yeah, one more comment. I was here for a long time since Isha time. Well, there you go. I don't know who that is, so you have been here for a while. I don't know who that is. But thank you again. I like to end all the streams I do by saying it's such a crazy world out there, like I mentioned earlier. So I'm sending all my love, like it says back there, from me to you and to everyone around the world that could use some love right now. Hope we're doing well. Hope we're doing okay. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day, amazing rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next week for another stream, everybody. Thank you. This is so much fun. See you next time.